everyone, welcome back to everyone who has been sailing the world with me. I'm Leslie. I'm on Royal Caribbean's Ultimate World Cruise, and we have been circumnavigating the globe over the past 7 months and 3 days. And it has been beyond description what we've seen, where we've gone, what we've done. Oh, it's been absolutely extraordinary. And I'm so grateful that you're here along with me to share in the journey. So today we are sailing into what I would have never thought I would say. We're on our way to Casablanca in Morocco. And yeah, we're going to be in Casablanca. So, did you know that Casablanca has the highest minaret in the world at 210 meters? I've got so much information for you. We had such a special day in Casablanca. I'm super excited to share it with you. So, let's get going. Casablanca, just the name conjures up images of romance, intrigue, timeless allure. The Hassan II Mosque is an architectural masterpiece that dominates the city skyline, and it's the first thing we see as we sail into this incredible port. But more on that later. We have a very specific spot here in Casablanca that we are heading directly to. Now, I'm wondering if you have any idea where we're fixing to head to today. But put it in the comments. Watch the full video, but put it in the comments if you were right on your guess. Our journey to Casablanca started as we left Malaga, Spain. We have one more stop in Spain. Every stop, we've done pretty much the whole southern, kind of coastline. And we've had 6 stops so far in Spain, and we've loved every single one of them. Very similar in their coastal vibes, but very different in their each individual personalities. So if you have any intentions of going to visit Spain, you need to be sure to go back and watch every single one of the Spain videos. But anyway, we're on our way from Malaga down through the Straits of Gibraltar to get to Casablanca. The Straits of Gibraltar is a narrow waterway that separates Europe and Africa. So this stop in Casablanca is a little bittersweet because Morocco will be the only stop outside of our stop we did on our own in Egypt. It will be the only stop that we make in Africa, we being Roy and I. There's about 40 other people on the Ultimate World Cruise that when Royal Caribbean had to make the decision to not go through the Suez Canal as world cruisers, the majority rule was to take their time to go down around Africa and skip a huge portion of the Mediterranean. For us, Egypt and Jordan were non-negotiable. So when the ship chose to do Africa, we actually got off the world cruise in Dubai and did our own journey. So we saw Egypt in Africa, but technically on the world cruise, the only thing we will see in Africa is Morocco. We 100% benefited from our decision to get off the Ultimate World Cruise. We did Egypt and Jordan. We flew to Italy and did pretty much everything from Rome up. We flew to London. We came back to Italy, went through the Dolomites, did Verona, and then re-met the Ultimate World Cruise in Ravenna, and it was magical. There is a whole series of videos on those trips as well. But back here in Morocco, it's bittersweet, but I for sure want to go back to Africa. So that is definitely on the agenda in the next couple of years. So today, we're going to really enjoy Casablanca. Sailing into Casablanca was so It was just so many emotions. I was so excited to be in Africa. I was so excited to see Casablanca. And then there is just so much activity in the harbor. There's cargo ships, of course. There's fishing boats all along as we sailed in. There were these little fishing boats. And then there was military ships, massive military ships, one after another leaving the harbor. It was a little kind of eerie to watch, but Casablanca holds a pivotal role in Morocco's maritime defense as the primary naval base for the Royal Moroccan Navy. This base is essential for safeguarding Morocco's extensive coastline and underscores the city's ongoing strategic importance in the national defense and regional security. Our first view of the city is the iconic tower of the Hassan II Mosque. It's breathtaking even from our cruise ship balcony.
Hacking it in would be funny.
Right? There's not enough room out here.
Is that all the way out there?
No. So we take the shuttle that's provided by Royal Caribbean into the city center. And it was so funny because the bus driver, here we're in Morocco, we live in Arizona. So we get on the bus and the bus driver has a picture of John Wayne on a horse at the Grand Canyon in Arizona. Like, talk about a full circle moment. Small world moments like these always remind us how connected we all are all over the planet. We get off the shuttle and we're right at the Bab Marrakesh gate into Casablanca's Old Medina. And in the Medina, there's about 4 kilometers of city walls. Bab Marrakesh has historically served as a vital entry point into the city, leading directly into the bustling markets and narrow alleys of the Medina. Entering the Medina, we feel a little bit of intimidation, excitement. There's all these stores and all these vendors and all these people. And we got there early. And so it's just getting going, but they are ready to haggle and they are ready to go. And it was a little intimidating. But if you're a shopper, like, this Medina would check every single box. The hustle and bustle here is electric. There's color, there's scents, there's Arabic conversations going on, French conversations. It's complete sensory overload, but we are hell-bent on getting to where we want to go. And we want to see the Medina, we want to see the shops and experience the whole city walls experience, but we're on our way to where we're going to spend our day. And did you guess it? Where are we going to spend our day in Casablanca? We're going to eat at Rick's Café. And it's funny because I'm following the directions and the directions tell us to take a left. Because as you probably know, if you've watched any of my videos, I love GPS My City. And it kind of was giving us some highlights along the way as we're on our way to Rick's Café. But I misread the directions and went left, and we're searching and searching, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I hope it's not closed. And then I realized we needed to turn right, and it was right on the corner. And then I was worried we didn't have reservations, so I didn't know if we would be able to get in. We got in with no problem. The service, the food, the ambiance. Let me tell you about Rick's Cafe. Now, let's just clear something up right out of the gate. The movie Casablanca was not filmed here, and the movie itself doesn't really reflect what it's like here in Casablanca. But we watched the movie before we left, and we loved the movie, and we were just super excited to just be in Casablanca and eat in Rick's Cafe, which was in the movie, and kind of just connect all the dots. And they did such a great job kind of recreating the experience in the restaurant. Rick's Cafe inspired the film and has become an iconic spot. It opened in 2004, and it's a recreation of Rick Blaine's cafe from the movie, complete with the 1940s style decor. A live piano player who was excellent. An ambiance that makes you feel like you've stepped onto a movie set. We were lucky to get a table, and the piano player, the romantic lighting, it delivers a whole movie-like experience. It was so fun. We couldn't resist quoting the classic line of all the gin joints.
Of all the gin joints in the world, you had to turn up here.
We'll always have Paris.
It was cheesy, but we had to do it. And I think Roy kind of pulled it off. Watching and listening to the piano player, at one point he takes his break and he goes and sits at the bar. I don't know, it just felt so 1940s. We just ate at Rick's Cafe in Casablanca, Morocco. Like, how crazy is it that we're in Casablanca?
It's got a great name, Casablanca.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Historical.
What'd you think?
The cheese factor on you is just off the chart sometimes. You know that?
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Except for you're supposed to tell me that, right?
Yes.
That's okay. What do you think of Rick's Cafe?
This cafe was cool.
I thought it was going to be totally cheesy, and it was
It
really
was a nice,
cool.
high-end restaurant. Very nice.
Yes. Thank you, Casablanca. On our way back to the cruise ship, we spotted an old Marrakesh cruise ship docked nearby, a reminder of Casablanca's storied maritime past. We're excited to get back on board as it's Spain versus England. And if you watched my video on Barcelona, you saw us watch Spain win the semifinals in Barcelona, and it was unleashed. We had so much fun with all the locals, all the chanting of France and Spain. Just, the old Irish pub in Barcelona just delivered the game and that night so well. It was so fun. So we're super excited to watch the championship tonight. So we want to get back on board and get settled in for the championship game. It's Spain versus England, and The Crown and Anchor pub on board has our name written all over it. And after all of our stops in Spain and how much we loved Spain, we are so proud that Spain won the night of our perfect day in Casablanca. So Casablanca brought everything we could have wanted. We're not huge shoppers. We don't buy a whole lot. We haven't bought hardly anything. Even being all over the world, we've probably stopped at maybe 120 ports already, and we just haven't bought a lot of things. Gifts for friends and family, but for us, we're just not huge shoppers. So the experience of walking through the Medina was definitely enough for us. And it was having our lunch in Rick's Cafe. It was just perfect. So, yeah, thank you, Casablanca. And we're not done with Morocco. We have one more stop in Morocco before we turn back to go up into Europe. So our next stop is in Agadir, Morocco. So I wonder, first, have you ever been to Casablanca? I would love to hear if you've been here, what'd you do, if you saw Rick's Cafe, if you ate there, and what you thought of the video today. I so appreciate your feedback and I love your comments. If you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It so helps me get found in this maze of a YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate your support. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe so that you're notified of the Agadir post of our last stop in Africa. And until Agadir, bye for now.